Hey y'all! So today we're going to be talking about how to get the perfect tan, whether that's for a photo shoot or an event you're going to or a base tan for your competition color. So I use all of ProTan's products and I've done trial and error for about a year how to perfect this because as you can see I'm pretty pale. So if it works for me, it could definitely work for you. And like I said, this is literally the same process that I use anytime I'm going to compete or if I'm doing a photo shoot or just going to an event. So this video is going to serve as a step-by-step process on the different products that I use to achieve the perfect tan. Alright, so step one. This is going to sound kind of weird, but you need to start washing in dish soap. So why would I do that, right? When I was first told this, I was pretty skeptical, to be honest. And as I started doing it, I realized that my tan would soak in so much better. And the reason is I don't use diuretics or cut water when I compete. So my skin's very moisturized and it'll literally just suck in the tan. And while it's great to have moisturized skin any other time, when you're trying to have a tan stick, it's not so much. So washing with the dish soap really helps me kind of just dry out my skin. Do not hear dry skin as flaky skin. Exfoliation steps will be next. So yeah, use any kind of dish soap you have in your house. I use Method and it works great for me as the first step in the shower. So steps two will be exfoliation. Just using like a regular loofah or a scrub that you have in the shower, paired with Get Buffed, which is pre-tan body scrub. So I love this stuff. It's a gel that has kind of the little exfoliating beads inside of it, and it works really, really well on my skin. It also smells amazing for anyone who has used this. So like I said before, you want dry skin, but you don't want flaky skin. You want super smooth, exfoliated skin so that the tan will go on very evenly and that you eliminate kind of different patches of color. All right, so step three, after you're out of the shower, you will want to use Sunny Day, which is their Golden Glow Self-Tanning Lotion. So pretty much what this is it serves as a kind of a gradual building lotion. And now I will cut out regular body lotion, any kind of moisturizer, because again, you want dry skin. But since this is formulated by ProTan and it kind of helps build that base tan, I will use this only. And I don't really feel like it's greasy and leaves me like super moisturized like the other kind of lotions will. So I really like this. And typically what I'll do is I'll shower, I'll do the other processes before, I'll put this on, go to sleep, and then you wake up and you have a little bit of color, which is nice. And the more you use it, obviously the more color will build. So I'll sometimes just do this also if I have like an event coming up and I don't want to put on the full tan. I'll just use this for a few days and I'll just have a little bit of a glow and it works pretty amazing. So for the final step is the actual application of the base color. I use ProTan's Overnight Competition Color, the same that they use in the spray guns, except I apply it myself. So what you'll want to do is it now comes with a perfect little puff pad attached to it when you buy it. So you can either spray it, because it has a spray nozzle, and then put it on. That kind of takes a long time. You can just use a Tupperware and kind of dump it in there, and then you will just dip it and then just kind of rub. Now, you want to make sure that it's not super streaky, but the great thing about this is that you're going to rinse it off if for any kind of what I'm talking about, like event or photo shoot or even for your competition. So if there are streaks, it's actually going to be okay because they will likely rinse off and soak in overnight, which is pretty cool. So, be mindful and don't just kind of slap it on like an idiot, but you don't have to be perfect with it, is kind of what I'm getting at. So typically what I'll do is 2 coats of this. So I'll do my whole body and then let it dry. Usually by the time I'm done, it takes me a while, so it'll be dry. And then I'll do a second one. And that night, you'll want to go to sleep in what you would for a competition, so either kind of long cotton pajamas or silk pajamas, and just sleep in that. And then when you wake up, you're going to want to rinse. Don't use soap, just rinse, and you want it rinsed until the shower is pretty clear. And when you get out, just pat dry, and then now you just have that pigment and you have that base tan, which again I found is the perfect color for photo shoots, events, and it's the perfect base tan before competition. Because what I always found was that I would do I would go for my first coat of tan, and it would just kind of like suck in, and it would serve almost as a base tan, and then I would be kind of wasting, my other coats. So with this, I already come in with a base, and then I'm good to go. So when do I typically start this? The longer you do it, of course, the better results you will have. But if you only have a few days, don't fret, it still will work amazing. So typically I recommend 3 to 7 days before your first tanning process, which would be this step. So let's just use an example of a show on Friday. If you had a show on Friday, typically you'll be sprayed Thursday and Friday. So I would do the overnight competition color on Wednesday night, do that, let it sit, rinse in the morning for Thursday, and then be ready to go. So any kind of time you have an event, just kind of time it that way. Say you had a photo shoot on Friday, I would just do this Thursday night, wake up, rinse, and then go to the shoot. So like I said, 3 to 7 days for the other processes. So Get Buffed and Sunny Day typically work better within that range of time. And then you just do this the night before. You want to get your spray for your show or for a photo shoot. So I hope that helped a lot. Like I said, I will put the links below the YouTube video, the description. And so what I'll do is put the links to each product. Again, here, Get Buffed, step 1, Sunny Day, step 2, and step 3 is overnight color. And I'll put the links on where to purchase those also. So I hope this was really helpful for everyone. Like I said, if it works for me, it'll definitely work for you. And good luck!